if you've seen the other video, which I'll have here, go look at it and see what this was. This has changed so much. We did a total rip off of this roof and replace. Before that we had about a dozen leaks downstairs. Now this will be our rooftop deck. Looking out to, you can't see it today, they have mountains out there that you'll be able to see. And this will be a cool hangout spot that we never had before, along with our tower that is now almost complete, waiting for the glass insert. And this is where we'll spend like so much of our time. But I'm here to talk to you today about real estate investing. I've had so many questions, people asking, like, what is real estate investing? How do I get started? So if you're looking to get started, 2021, super strong, investing in real estate, this is the video for you guys. So I unknowingly started in real estate in 2016 when we bought our first primary residence. Just like you probably, I bought it on the MLS, paid way too much. Luckily, the market has appreciated. Fast forward to 2019 when I decided I wanted to start really pushing real estate. When I saw what my wife Laura was doing as a realtor and wanting to have that kind of freedom. We took out a HELOC on our house, which has taken money out of our house, and we were able to do our first flip. But just like you, I had no idea what real estate investing really was. I heard terms like wholesale and flipping and house hacking, Airbnb. You have people investing in apartments and storage units. So when you say you want to get started, 2021 investing in real estate, you have to identify what that means to you. Identify what your why is, why you want to invest in real estate. For me, it was, here soon, I don't want to work anymore. I want to spend all my time with my family. To do that, I need to set up systems that run themselves. I'm really good at systems, and then I can just work whenever I want. Now, for you, it may be something totally different. I have friends that their why is creating a product, using their hands to shape something from garbage to something beautiful. If that's your why, you're going to be doing something totally different than what I'm doing. Now, I have the advantage that I've done flips, I've done long-term rentals, I've done short-term rentals, I've done house hacking. My wife is a realtor, so I'm very involved in real estate. And here are a few things I've learned about those things that I can share with you and help you pick which path you can do depending on your why to get started. First, let's talk about something everyone understands, flipping houses. There are tons of shows on TV about flipping houses. You buy a house, you make improvements to the house, and you sell the house. It's pretty simple on the surface. Now, I've found I'm not good at this because it takes someone who's really good at either understanding houses at a very deep degree themselves, or being really good at relationships and being able to network with people they can use to help with the improvements and eventually sell it for a profit. I am not as natural with maintaining relationships, and I'm definitely not good at understanding the ins and outs of a house. HVAC, plumbing, electrical, that's not me, and I learned that really quick. So now we leverage that out. The second thing is wholesaling. Now, most people, when they learn about wholesaling, realize it's the foundation of real estate. It's just finding a good deal. So if you want to be a flipper and you're good at relationships, you should not be finding your own deals. There are people like me who spend 40 hours a week finding these good deals for flippers. Those are called wholesalers. People who want to get into wholesaling are generally the people who are really organized, really good at systems and tasks. I use a contact management software called Cobras.io. Once they're in there, it makes it really easy to track notes on them and send them text messages, follow-up calls, and have a history of all the dialogue so they don't get lost in the system. To manage thousands of people and thousands of follow-ups, you have to be super organized and task-oriented. If that's not you and that's not your why, don't do that. If you're a flipper, rely on wholesalers. So you have wholesaling, which is the origin. You have flipping, which is just quick, buy, renovate, sell for a profit. Then you have rentals. So we have a long-term rental and we have a short-term rental. Some areas are good for long-term, some are good for short-term. We have one long-term rental in Marysville, Washington. It's a nice bedroom community. People go there not to really do things, but like Boeing is close by, so they're staying there. They want to live there, they don't want to go there to vacation. So we have a long-term rental there. On the other hand, you have short-term rentals like Airbnb, VRBO. People go there to do things. So this house, we have 2 Airbnbs in our basement. We have Stevens Pass close by. We have historic Snohomish. We have lots of trails and hiking. Beautiful area. People come here to vacation. Then kind of a mixture between those is house hacking. You've probably heard this term if you've listened to podcasts, and that can be a mixture of rentals or flips and doing it on a budget. So if you don't have a lot of money, you want to get started in real estate, a good way to dip your feet in is to buy a house that needs some work, live in it yourself, make improvements on the way. It might take you a year, 2 years, even more, or even make improvements on the way and rent out a room in the house. So you're offsetting your mortgage and eventually you can sell it for a profit. So you can see real estate investing is not just cut and dry, like buying stocks investing. It's like saying you want to be an engineer and knowing there's this world of things you can do with it. That's the same with real estate investing. Do your research. Keep in mind wholesaling, rentals, house hacking, flipping. Look into each one, decide which one would work for you depending on your why and your skill set, and then come to me if you have any questions. I'm here to help. I've been doing this for a couple years now. I've found what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. I've made mistakes that have cost me several $1,000s, as well as many successes that have made me several $1,000s. So once you learn what you want to do, come to me and I'll help you realize the world of real estate investing out there. Let me know what you want to see in these videos in the future. I made this video in particular because of all the questions I've been getting. Keep the questions coming. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll help however I can. You realize your potential, okay? Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and stay in touch with me, okay? I'll see you in the next video.